It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Sun Bowl Stadium in El Paso, Texas, the home field of the UTEP Miners. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Miners will kick it away and get this game going. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Makes the catch downfield. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the 1st down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The ball is picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception, and now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Ball handed off. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Extending the play now. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
It's now second down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So second down after the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they are.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return.
Will take over 1st and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And the single back takes the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Banks. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That's reeled in. It's Banks. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looks to the left, pass caught, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Gain of 9. And that's a UTEP first down.
So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period.
0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Miners!
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the PAT is good.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
On the move now. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Miners will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. 2nd and goal for the offense. ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
You bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying...
A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game. The offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Powerful running here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And they'll step out of scrimmage there. The defense pursued, forced him out.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The pocket breaking down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
The Miners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Back-to-back deep shots. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miners.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Boston College will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your UTEP Miners will take over. First and 10.
The Miners offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Boston College offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Wide open downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. 1st down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Grab behind the line. It's Spanks. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Eagles offense lines up 1st and goal now. And he'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
Touchdown.
Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Boston College, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Miners will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now.
42 Spider.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Makes an open space. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Miners with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it.